at Jemison Mercantile.
Oh, I've always liked that statue. It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the artist was trying to represent. Contrary to what you might have heard, UC security personnel are good people. And Sergeant Yumi just happens to be an old friend.
Zara, good to see you. Listen, I smoothed over that incident between Matteo and Rosa at the Sanctum. Well, hello. You hear about the job by any chance? You did, huh? Gotta admit, I was against the sign at first. Felt cheesy, you know? Like we're hiring a dishwasher, or one of those dancing clowns. But here you are. But we're not. Well... Now that is exactly what we need. Someone willing to learn. We're not talking urban pacification. Well, your first assignment, there was a pack. Let me know if you have any questions.
I've flown across most of the settled systems, and all hands are spacecraft. And yet, I still get sick.
I'm doing great, actually. Thanks for asking. In fact, things have been going so well, I'm kind of worried for when my luck turns.
I want to suggest diverting funds to xenobiological research. I'm not sure if the profit margins justify it.
Sounds like a bad idea to me. What was the name of that guy? The contact for the job.
Beats me. It's been a pretty good year overall. We outperformed our projections for the third straight quarter.
Huh.
I am just happy that data reflects the work we put in. It's validating.
I could really use a word problem.
You are, of course, welcome at any time here in Mast. Same as anyone. I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to discuss the... Ah, right. Yours? Oh, it was... In any case, so I'd like some... Take the package back. Take the Nat to the space... The package is taped on the... Good luck with the mission.
How's the investigation? Still have questions? Nicely done. It's really hard. That being said, we've gotten a lot of new Who knew all I... As am I. Anyway.
Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Apparently, he's got some work.
The sooner you find the source of all this...
Welcome to the tree. If, however, then I'm afraid
So, perhaps, but I'm... Please, let... Yeah. Here's your package. Good. Thanks for your business. Of course, of course. Pleasure dealing with you.
It's been a pretty good deal.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days, spreading like a virus.
It's a dealing in art is a... Shh. Yes, yes. Just, you've held up your end. See you.
If it is... Yep. Something just... Security on site. Problem is... Good. Take care.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor. Doctor.
Oliver, I do hope you are enjoying your time in New Atlantis.
Most of... Well, I wasn't privy, so... I assume that would be the...
I believe he... Enjoy the rest of your day.
Last minute. Correct? Check.
Hello. Oh, little.
Check and double check. Lucky chef.
Yes, the man who...
It's never
Wait,
let me down.
what? He's accusing me of theft? The nerve of that Lotario! 5 years we were together, half a decade! He would say that, but as far as I'm concerned, it's my property. He gifted it to me when... I don't care, I'm not giving... True, I don't. I see. If this is... Fine. I may be extreme.
Well, that's unexpected. Powering down that junction doesn't show any other connections. Clearly, the source must be inside that residential tower. Yeah, that would make sense. You know, I think I would...
Nicely done.
I think this guy may be the one. New Atlantis has the best single scene in the settled systems.
I am so glad I'm not single anymore.
Private sector. Now that's where the real money's at.
Crime has... Officer? Ah, perfect. Excellent. You're quitting. Here. Crime officer? Ah, perfect. Excellent. I'm sure the victim will... You acquitted yourself. Here, take this.
Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Apparently, he's got some work. Hello.
People joke, say those Varun zealots worship a snake. But let me tell you...
So you tracked it down? Great. I'm not stupid. And I'm really glad.
I know.
Connected. Channel switched.
Hey there. Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis? Oh yeah? And yet here we are, only just meeting. Tell you what, as a hometown girl, let me know if there's anything I can get you. Yep. I've got some. You would love it, I guarantee. I made a deal with him, but it never showed up. Security got wind. I submitted all. And really, I need to get my... I really do. It could... Before we... I am in no way. This is just one. And if you,
Surely you're...
God, you have... I'm obviously not expecting... I'm not worried. Wait, are you saying I should... Stop by anytime you'd like to catch him.
Security scanners, chemical sniffers. United Colonies choice for taking any chances.
The law's the law, sir. And that one's still on the books. New Atlantis Security Charter 2308 Addendum, Article 2, Section 8.
Ludicrous. You made all that up. There is no such addendum. The war ended almost 20 years ago. I am Representative Evans Chisholm of the Freestar Collective. I've been coming here for months trying to ensure continued peace.
I don't make up the laws, Representative. I just enforce them. You have a good day now. Someplace else.
Hey, this really isn't a good place for... There's something I can... Yeah... Maybe. I hear you. That's a good one. All right, look, don't tell anyone I did this for you. If anyone asks, I had nothing to do with this. You got it? One second.
All right, make it quick, will you?
What? Can't you? Did you not hear? They won't let me enter the city. Me, a political envoy who comes here constantly trying to help prevent another war. And this is the thanks I get? They won't let me enter without a diplomatic visa? Ridiculous. Oh, really? And here I am biting your head off. Apologies. I'm just, well, rather flustered. Look, if you have time, could you please go to the Freestyle Collective embassy and speak to a diplomat? They'll know what to do. Thank you.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please
Hey there. Hope life is treating you well. Oh, no way. You really got... I probably don't want to know what... I certainly hope not. Well, look, on top of that, you get free drinks. I need some time to work on it. See you around.
Sorry, but I need sign-off from the Interstellar Affairs office before I can set foot in there.
You gotta be kidding me. It's plumb.
Maybe we should stop for a moment at the memorial. You know, to pay our respects. Hard to believe it's been 2 decades since we were at war with the Collective, and it seems like only yesterday.
What?
Problem?
That your ship that landed not too long ago?
Only those with an appointment are allowed inside the embassy. Welcome to the Free Star. Typical UC security. They try to bully us every chance they get and still manage to play the victim. I'll get this squared away with the folks down at the spaceport. Thanks for letting us know.
Okay. Okay, so first we will.
There, huh? Space.
First we're going to join UC Vanguard. Then we are going to join.
Space.
Sis death.
Protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities.
Sarah, good to see you. Another
Wait, I was born in the USA, but I'm not a citizen?
Oh, sorry, but no. UC citizenship is all earned based on service. They should...
I would love to join the Vanguard. Sign me up.
Excellent. Just need to do a little paperwork. An orientation on the UC, knock out an exam, and a probationary mission. We need to know you'll be able to hack it out there after all. Do well. You'll be out there keeping the peace in no time.
Don't forget, John.
No worries, Sarah. I'm up. First things first. Head down to the orientation hall and get signed up at the registration train.
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall, or continue on to the examination.
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century, eliminating all life on the planet. Decisive action was required, but the secure transport of an entire civilization would demand a new kind of cooperation, a new kind of courage, and a new kind of union. Thus, in 2159, the United Colonies were formed to make that journey possible. Just 1 year later, the Galileo, the first of many colony ships, touched down here on Jemison, beginning a new era of human history, the age of the United Colonies.
The effort and planning it must have taken to evacuate literally the entire planet. Can you imagine the logistics?
From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity, security, and peace. But there were those among the UC that still wanted something more. Independence. So in 2161, the UC issued the Centaurus Proclamation, granting UC citizens the right to settle distant worlds and form their own sovereign powers. It wasn't long before the first new faction, the Free Star Collective, was formally organized in 2188, later followed by House Varun, revealing themselves to the universe in 2230.
The result of the Centaurus Proclamation has always left me torn. So much conflict arose as a result. Was it worth it?
It was only in 2230 that the faction known as House Varun first made contact with the rest of the settled systems. Founded by the passengers of a colony ship that had left New Atlantis and disappeared 4 decades earlier, House Varun was a faction unlike any other. A theocracy dedicated wholly to the beliefs of its isolationist founder, Jinan Varun. House Varun initially made overtures of peace towards the rest of the settled systems. They claimed their only intention was to spread the word of their god, the Great Serpent. But none could have guessed that this worship might take the form of a bloody war, the Serpent's Crusade. The Freestar Collective was initially founded in 2188, when the citizens of Aquila banded together with the pleasure city of Neon in mutual defense. But in 2194, after the deployment of a UC medical star station in orbit around their world, the citizens of Narion also requested to join the collective. The resulting rise in tensions between the Freestar Collective and UC culminated in the settled system's first intergalactic conflict, the Narion War. Despite a decisive victory by the UC, the colonies permitted the citizens of Narion to join the collective, forming the basis for the fiercely independent union that persists to this day. Beginning in 2240, House Varun forces declared all-out war on the rest of human civilization, initiating the Serpent's Crusade. For the next 23 years, thousands of Freestar, UC, and independent souls were killed by agents of House Varun in the name of their serpent god. It was only with the death of their founder in 2263 and the succession of his heir, Jarek, that House Varun finally sued for peace. There remained, however, select members of House Varun who refused to recognize the cessation of hostilities their leaders established. Even after House Varun's mysterious disappearance, these zealots remain a threat to all who encounter them. Their pacification, a goal of all space.
Okay.
Few settled worlds were left untouched by the colony war. But nowhere could the viciousness of modern warfare be seen more clearly than on the Freestar planet of Nera. Initially occupied by invading United Colonies forces as a forward operating position, Repeated attempts to take and retake the planet by collective forces led only to devastation. Swaths of the world were transformed into scorched husks, a nightmarish testament to the depths of human ingenuity and human cruelty. And today, Nira remains a continuing reminder to the horrors of unfettered war. Of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions, none was more brutal than the recent colony war between the UC and the Freestar Collective. Set off by the unauthorized Freestar colonization of Vesta's Pride in 2308, a direct violation of the Nerion Treaty, the colony war spread quickly across the galaxy. Both sides deployed every tool at their disposal. Armadas of warships, mechanized combat platforms, or mechs, even bioengineered alien creatures, the infamous UC xeno-weapons. It was only in 2311 at the Battle of Cheyenne that the scales finally tipped. The Freestar Collective, utilizing their civilian fleet as a human shield, successfully crippled the superior United Colonies Navy. After their shocking victory against the galaxy's greatest navy, the Freestar Collective offered terms of peace, which the colonies, out of an interest in staving off any further human costs, accepted. The galaxy has been rebuilding ever since. In the midst of the colony war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinian. A newly constructed but critical supply center for the United Colonies' war effort, Londinian found itself overrun by one of the galaxy's most mysterious predators, the Terramorph. A rare but pervasive threat to all human-settled worlds, Terramorphs swept over the city, seemingly out of nowhere, on a scale never before seen in recorded history. Valiant efforts by the UC military slowed the onslaught, but the creatures proved unstoppable. Ultimately, the decision was made to destroy the Londinian spaceport, sealing off the city, the outbreak, and its citizenry from the galaxy at large. The tragedy of Londinian is mourned by the UC to this day. After the devastation wrought by the colony war, the UC and the Freestar Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became known as the Armistice. Both sides agreed to a vast reduction in standing forces, and that xeno-weapons and mech warfare would be outlawed. All related research was sealed away, accessible only in cases of dire emergency. But the Collective had another demand, that the active commanders of the UC military stand trial for their actions. The United Colonies, in the interest of peace and galactic security, agreed. In 2311, 3 United Colonies senior officers were found guilty. Commander Henry Durant, General Indira Rastogi, and Fleet Admiral Francois Sanon, known better as Ve Victus. All were sentenced to death for their actions, bringing the colony war to a close and returning peace to the galaxy at long last. It was into this new world that the Vanguard was born. An official branch of the UC Navy, the Vanguard is the United Colonies Volunteer Fleet, serving a myriad of security, logistical, and reconnaissance roles. And after a sufficient length of service, UC citizenship is guaranteed to every Vanguard member. Open to all captains, regardless of origin, the Vanguard is leading the charge to protect and support the citizens of the United Colonies, wherever in the galaxy they may be. citizen. Only through service to the UC can one hope to earn one's citizenship. But the UC prides itself on taking care of its people. Cost of living controls means citizens pay less than their foreign counterparts for needs big and small. All citizens are issued a grant upon joining to get themselves on their feet. And only UC citizens have the opportunity to purchase property, getting the chance to live in one of the most beautiful cities in the settled systems. By joining the Vanguard today, you too can begin earning your place here, in the heart of galactic civilization, as a citizen of the United Colonies.
Okay.
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation chamber. Please.
I've spent a fair bit of time in simulators just like these. They're startlingly realistic. Have fun.
Oh, I don't get a choice. I have to enter number 1. Okay. Okay, so we're going to take a 6-minute break. Then we'll come back and get back to this. Okay, here we go.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed. You can head up to Commander Tuala to receive your final scores and your probationary assignment.
I'll come back here after I get some more levels. And max out piloting of ships, that way I could get to Class C, but not today. Let's see what he has to say when you do all 6 tiers.
Oh, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam?
I wrapped up my piloting exam and they told me to come back here.
Ah, so these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did?
Sir, yes, sir.
I like the fire, applicant. Let's get into it. So, looking at the data, hit every mural in the orientation hall, huh? A test of preparation and thoroughness. To trace the Vanguard values highly. Psychological results are all within expected levels. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Now, how'd you do against your foes? Tier 6. You cleared Tier 6. No one clears Tier 6. I should be damn proud of yourself.
I've never seen someone reach that tier. Huh. That's incredibly impressive.
So then, looking at your results as a whole, and presuming you're successful in completing your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only just 3 years. Guess a top 99th percentile piloting score will do that. Plus a hefty signing bonus to boot. Not gonna get a better offer than that.
3 years? Oh, that's incredible. For some, it can take as long as a decade.
Sounds like you're just the If you're interested, we could get you the credits you've earned. First, though, So, you want to make this...
It's a big decision. John.
Officer's honors. So, you ready?
I am ready.
Fantastic.
I'm ready.
Just follow me. Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the stars. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities? And to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy?
I do.
Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come. So Brass
Black
wants a
pepper
Vanguard
and
to
molasses
deliver the
pulled
repair suite
chicken
and ensure anyone
sandwiches.
present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you?
Let's do this. Roar!
That's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
Okay. That one's done. Talk to Sarah's contract. How much? $200. Wait outside my price range. $255,158. Nope, still hasn't been up. Nope. Okay.
Head down to the spaceport and speak to Crew Chief.
We had Constellation
He'll
business
get you where
to
you need
discuss.
to go. Right. Got so wound up bringing you on board, I almost forgot.
Oh, I haven't. Come on, John. Let's hear it before you try to convince her to join the Marines.
All right. Here's what I've got. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system. Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
We'll talk to him. I'm sure we can make a good offer for it.
Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols.
Thank you for your help, John.
Anything for Sarah. UC always takes care of its own. Even the prodigal children.
Oh, brother.
Good luck out there, Vanguard.
Okay, now we're gonna go to the well, so I get arrested.
One day, I'm gonna leave
good.
After an astounding 10th year without a single reported accident, business has never been better. From your smile, to your hair, to your face.
Everything good? Clear now.
That's why they automatically do it. Okay. Because as soon as you crack into it, you're stealing. So. Okay, does it actually? Okay. I actually have to steal something.
I tell you, I can't imagine living anywhere else.
Stop! In the name of the law!
Stop! In the name of love.
Don't be stupid! Stop now!
Before you break my
New
heart.
Atlanta security! Stop! UC security, you're under arrest. I've got special orders. You're coming with me. Prepare for immediate transport to our vessel.
I'm ready.
Smart decision. Stand by to be transferred.
I'm telling you, the commander's got plans for this loser. Why else would he be going through all this trouble? I still don't understand why he trusts a criminal. Seems like too much of a risk. Stop worrying and keep an eye on our guest. I'll be right back. You just sit tight. The commander wants to have a little chat. The prisoner's ready, sir. I hope you're comfortable. We have a lot to discuss.
This doesn't look like the local jail.
Highly perceptive. Let me add that to your list of skills. Speaking of which, let's see what we're working with here. Says here you spent some time as a diplomat. That isn't quite what we do around here, but still, having a way with words might prove useful. I also see that you mined on Vectera, and now you're with Constellation. You've certainly been quite busy. Oh, and look at that. Right at the bottom of this list is the criminal incident that landed you in my crosshairs.
That pretty much covered. Let's just get to the point.
I will, when I'm ready. Now that we have that out of the way, let me introduce myself. My name is Commander Kibwe Ikande, and I'm in charge of this operation for UC SysDef. Are you familiar with what we do?
Could you start by telling me what SysDef means?
United Colonies System Defense. Does that help you figure out exactly what it is we do?
Nope, that was a part of the UC propaganda I got bombarded with at birth.
Actually, we send those out with the H-15 welcome packet. But you must have overlooked it. UC SysDev is a division of the UC Navy. While they handle the big picture stuff, we deal with a very particular problem. The Crimson Fleet. That convict is where you enter the picture.
Whatever you're selling lets me off the hook, then I'm listening.
Smart decision. We've been prodding at the Crimson Fleet for years, trying to take them down one ship at a time. But we barely scratched the surface. If we can get someone on the inside, we have a shot at finding a loose thread we can pull to bring it all down.
Why can't the UC just send in their armada and wipe out the Crimson Fleet?
If the military rolls in and attacks the Crimson Fleet, we'd have a full-scale war on our hands. That means losses, heavy losses, that the United Colonies can't afford.
You want me to risk my neck and go undercover for you?
Not for me. For yourself. Look, I'm going to make this simple. Agree to work for UC SysDev, and together we take down the Crimson Fleet. Refuse, and I tell these guys to throw you into the nearest lockup. Might even tack on an extra few hundred credits to your fine.
Oh well, doesn't look like I have a choice.
Of course you have a choice. It's just stacked in my favor. So, what do you say? You going to work with me, or should I find someone else?
Accept offer.
Smart choice. I'm going to have one of my men escort you to the operations center. I strongly suggest that you don't give him any trouble. And don't bother trying to leave the ship. I think you'll find all access to the docking area is fully restricted.
All right, let's go. So, you took the op instead of serving the time. Gotta be the commander's new mole, huh?
Nuts, okay.
Infiltrating a bunch of pirates. You've got a lot of guts. Still, it makes you wonder, especially with the stories that go around. Like the one about how the fleet deals with informants by lashing them to the hull of a ship, and then slowly letting the air out of their suit. Could you imagine a worse way to go?
Yeah, listening to your dumbass.
But I wouldn't worry about it. Since the commander handpicked you, I'm guessing you can hold your breath for a really long time, right?
No, but my patience is wearing thin.
All right, this is as far as I go. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Ikonde should be waiting for you.
Okay, that's what I was looking for, right there. Okay. Deep cover.
Pardon.
Bathroom down the hall to the right.
Yes? What? Yes?
There you are. Excellent. Now that we've established your level of cooperation with us, I want to introduce you to your new home. This is the Operations Center of the UC
Friendship
Vigilance.
and romance.
SysDef's nerve center, dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet.
Impressive ship. I don't see where I fit on.
Whether this ship is impressive or not, you're the key element that we've been lacking. We need eyes
Say
and
that the
ears
Inquisition.
inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence,
Okay.
and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't
hidden
just knock on
god.
their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is
Okay.
going to take some
And the
finesse.
last one is... Oh, that only 4 options. Get me in the room with them and I'll talk them into anything.
Good. I have just the right place for you to start. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention.
Sounds simple enough.
You'd better hope so. Saoirse won't be easy to dupe. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know.
Point away and I'll get it done.
Eager to get going? Good. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down.
I'll do my best.
I wouldn't expect any less. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDef, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control.
I can stay the course.
That's what I wanted to hear. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here, and good luck. Good luck.
All right. We don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood?
I think I understand.
Well, you better. Commander Akande's entire operation is resting on your shoulders. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig.
Security, if it's incriminating out there, I'll find it.
For the sake of the settled systems, I hope you're right. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard.
I'll bring you as much
That's all
evidence
we're
as I can find.
Oh, before you go, there's one more thing. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement.
I don't need payment to do what's right.
That's what I told Commander Akande, but he insisted. All right, we've cleared your ship. That should do it. I'll be here if you have any more questions.
Okay. Okay, burden of proof is a quest. Okay. All evidence locations. This is what I wanted to know. Okay. We're gonna log out. We're gonna stop here for a bit, an hour, probably more. And we're gonna get back at this.